What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. I have seen the Snow White movie in the second weekend that it released, but not many other people did because it has had an oh so embarrassing crash. And a lot of people had bets about how much Snow White was going to make, and how normies didn't pay attention to any of the controversy with Rachel Zegler. Didn't know anything about the weird, or any of the other.
Yeah. Weird.
They did. Spoiler, they did, because this movie has not done well at all. It might not even pass 200 million. I don't know the way it's going. The Marvels had better tracking and was better off in the box office at this point in its second release. So Snow White crashing embarrassing 70% in its second weekend. A far cry from anything they thought it was going to be making. And somehow a working man beat it in this current run. So a working man, of course, the Chuck Dixon written Jason Statham took that number one spot in the weekend with $15 million. I mean, shout out to him in the domestic, 15 million. Meanwhile, Snow White made far under that for the weekend. You can see here, definitely going to be a flop. Disney spent over $250 million producing Snow White. That number is the conservative number. We all agree you can probably tack on another 50 million to that. And then when you add into marketing, they are easily in the $400 to $450 million all-encompassing budget, maybe even five, but I would be happy. I would accept 4 to 450 that they have to make back, and they are not going to be doing that. At best, no, I don't even think they're going to break even. This is going to be losing hundreds of millions of dollars, and they brought it on themselves. The CGI dwarves are abominations. The prince is actually the leader of the merry band of thieves that actually has dwarves in it, real dwarves. They could have just had them. Yeah, it is a cluster F. You can see here, though, that 70% drop. Snow White opening with 45 million, already far below Disney's expectations, but a nearly 70% drop from that base is brutal. It's worse than the 53% drop that the industry was bracing for, and it officially put Snow White on track to reach the $100 million domestically. That is a disaster. 100% that is a disaster. And especially when you compare these two films of A Working Man and Snow White, especially with how patriotic we see the Working Man budget and story and all that, and cast and crew, and then Snow White here with its 40% on the tomato meter, 74% until you go to all audience and you see it's actually at 19%, with the average rating being a 1.5. Here's IMDb, which has it at a 1.6. That got down to 1.4 at one point. So just showing you how horrible it is. And then here I will hit the refresh button. Here we go. $143 million worldwide. 76 of it. So for a while there, most of it was domestic. International has surpassed now, as we see 76 going on to be 77 million. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my God. Especially when you compare with, again, the Marvels, which tracked higher and did better. Now, of course, the stars are coming out to defend Rachel Zegler and the horrible things she said. You saw Jamila Jamil, rather, is like a big sister to me. I love that she has no regrets about being outspoken, about being strong-willed, strong-minded. We saw Ariana Grande come out and defend her. And of course, King Cuck himself, Mr. Fantastic Himbo, came out posting this. Pascal Bunk, you can see there posting here saying icon. Yes, such an icon. And we've seen Vanity Fair release these puff pieces that, hey, guess what? It's all of our faults for not embracing Rachel Zegler. And we're all racist and sexist and homophobic. So that's a great one. Thank you, Vanity Fair, for that one. Still, I don't think Rachel has recovered from, even though this has been deleted, the internet is forever. And so it's not deleted. The son of the producer is Jonah Platt of the movie, having to explain to the dummies on the internet that, yes, his father, the producer of the film, had to check his employee because her verbose and outlandish political talks on the red carpets were actually ruining and hampering the film's box office. And we've seen that proven pretty heartily here. Worldwide, 143 million. Good luck with that. If you had a bet that this was going to make over 400 million or 500 million, I got news for you. Anyway, have you seen Snow White? What did you think of it? You just going to wait the 2 weeks and it'll probably be on Disney Plus? I don't know. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well,